I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Good morning, y'all. Yeah. Let me go ahead. This is fair use. So the infamous video of Austin Metcalf's father appeared. So I see people talking about it. At first, when I saw it, I said, "This gotta be AI. No way he did this, right? No way he said this the day after. All right, the day after. Okay, I'm sitting like, wait a minute, what? So the day after the trial, he used the term watermelon felon. So I went high and low to find the original footage because I don't believe everything because, it could be AI, right? Come to find out, it's not AI. So the link is in the description box if y'all care to see it, but we're going to play it right here. I'm going to play it right here so y'all can see it. And also I got another tidbit. See, I need to play something else too. Something else bothers me too. And I might want to change the title to this live stream because I know somebody did not open up their mouth. Somebody's daddy, Carmelo Anthony's daddy, says something that made me want to jump into the monitor when he was on TikTok. I want to say something about the father here. These two men had no business being fathers. Yeah, I said it. These two men, Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony's father, had no business being somebody's daddy. And I'm going to have to do this and play it because you know what? I'm gonna do that on the next live stream. I'm gonna do that on the next live stream on the father of Kamal Anthony because he deserved to be roasted and cooked. Oh, I'm gonna ask y'all something. Do y'all think I should cook the father of Kamal Anthony, or should just leave it alone? I'm just saying. Hold on. Let me see the chat room. Yeah, this is bad because this man. Yeah, he did. Uh, I called them on the phone. Gen Z. They said that they wasn't open because I called them yesterday morning. Gen Z, and let me put this down real quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Hold on. Let me see. Let me put this down. Oh yeah, I got that messed up. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. Put the overlay lot down. So yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. We're gonna put this up here. Right. So it's up to me. Okay. What's going on, Lawrence? So let's go ahead and play this clip, right? Let's play with Jeff Metcalf. I'm gonna think about going in on Austin, no, not Austin, Kamala Anthony's daddy, because Negro. Why would you say that? You telling the world how stupid your ass is. But you know, I have enough on my plate for this morning. So let's just start with the father of Austin Metcalf.
The First Amendment protects free speech. I'm for it. Free speech doesn't guarantee you safety. Perfect example, Charlie Kirk, a man who I admired, looked up to. You know,
that right there should be the first indication. The same Charlie Kirk who lied about the fire chief in Austin, blame him for the flood of Mystic, what's it called? Mystic Creek flood down here in Texas about last July or last August. When is it? Last summer. I put last summer. Let's say last summer instead. Yeah, when he blamed for DEI on he made a racial thing out of the Mystic Creek, Mystic River campsite that was flooded. Yeah. What about the whole the pure capita? You know what I need to do? I need to buy that pure capita thing. Did the pure capita benefit Charlie Kirk shirt? I might want to buy that shirt though, by the way. But anyway, let's keep it moving though, right?
You know why? Because he could fight with words and logic.
How was that? No, he fought with lies and gaslighting. And what else he fought with? Scapegoating.
He didn't need fists, guns, or knives. No. He sat down and talked with you. How do you solve any situation when there's a problem? Communication. Charlie was an expert.
No, he was not. He's a 40-year-old, a 30-year-old man going after college kids. But anytime he go after people his age or older, he always loses. Nice try. I don't expect any. I don't like men who or people who go after college students as a debate rather than debate people your age.
That's one person I admit I would not want to debate. He was a walking chat GPT. But he held strong on his faith. He never wavered. He was his convictions were solid. He was a good man. Taken too soon, also. Some people called him racist. Some people call me racist. Does it make me racist? No. My
Really? Okay. You say you're not. Okay. Let's keep it moving.
grandfather once told me, "What other people think of you, son, is none of your business." I didn't quite understand it then, but I understand it now. The only person that judges me is God. And God sees all.
Uh-oh, what happened? What happened, y'all?
Continue.
We're good? Where we leave off?
Oh.
Okay. So back to the parenting situation. When I was a kid, my generation was the best generation to ever grow up. We were the last generation that didn't have social media. We didn't have cell phones. And we didn't have internet. We actually had to talk to people, conversate. We actually wanted to go outside, not stay inside and play games. Our internet, that was this thing called a Britannica encyclopedia set that you had that you did your homework out of. Or you could go down to the library and use the Dewey Decimal System to look up a book. None of you kids know that. You kids can't even read cursive nowadays because they don't teach it.
Oh, yeah, the grunting old man. Yeah. I'm the grunting old man. Yeah. The Matt Cats and Maggot. Yeah, they are.
They took God out of school. Look what happened. Do you think it's a coincidence that society started to decay even faster when we start removing things
Well,
that are actually?
Well, if that's the case, then we wouldn't have slavery. Because we had schools, we had God, quote unquote, God in the schoolhouse. We had women being great, children working in forced labor camps. And when I said I ain't just talking about black slaves, but talking about people who come over. There was no such thing as child labor laws back then, and where you got the railroad barons. So when God was in the school, it didn't prevent them. You see, I can turn that argument right back around.
See good foundations. God, family, friends, job. That's my pecking order. May not be for everybody's, but it's mine, and I own it.
We're going.
Now, some people will ask you, "Do you know Jeff Metcalf?" Yeah. What do you think about him? He's an asshole. Or he's the greatest guy. He'll give you the shirt off his back. So they both can be right. Because I give what you get. Or what you give, or to me, I'll give you back. So am I racist? Yeah. I'm racist against assholes. I don't like them.
Wait a minute. So, are you mean that you're racist against yourself? Are you telling me that you're racist against yourself because you just called yourself an? You said you can be an asshole. So, are you saying that you don't like yourself? Just saying.
I could care less about the color of your skin.
Uh-huh.
We all bleed the same color.
Oh, here we go. The same old tactic.
The mental capacity of others
Uh-huh.
sometimes astonishes me. Someone at a certain age, let's just say 40, 50, I would assume, and this is my fault for making assumptions, that you would have common sense, that you be intelligent. You could make a difference between right and wrong. Nah, ain't got nothing to do with age, ain't got nothing to do with color.
Really?
It's up to you who you want to be. You chart your course.
Yeah, yeah. And let me just say this about charting one's course, right? Ever since last year, and I decided to chart a course. Last year, I decided to chart a course, and it's a combination of things. I'm gonna speak on myself right now. I'm speak on myself because some people know what my ideas are going to be. Some people have an inkling what my plans are. Because of Trump, uh, uh, because of the war in Iran, and now this foolishness that we see right here, and then some things in my personal life, has pushed me to a place where um, I'm not going to be on the sidelines no more. And it's time for some people to be punished who got up in the way of what freedom and justice is. So anyway, let me just keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, y'all.
Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to go the way you think. Promise. If there's a person who exists on this entire planet who's never had a problem, one, in their life, please step up. I want to meet you because I want to know how you did that.
Wait, are you talking about yourself? And let's assume this appeal goes through and succeeds. Are you going to sit there and take back what you just said on this live stream?
It's not possible. Life is not easy. God doesn't say that. God says there's going to be trials and tribulations. God says there's going to be people out there who will deceive you.
Mm-hmm.
People out there, easy.
Like how
God doesn't say that. God says
like how white supremacy deceive you. Now, hold on. Let me. Wait a minute. I messed up, y'all. I messed up. I was at the right
there's going to be trials and tribulations. Things can go very wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And you better hope there's a way out for you.
Is there a way out
Because
for
some
you?
situations, as we all know, they don't turn out well if you make the wrong choice. Or you could just be in the wrong place at the wrong time in front of the wrong person. And I'm not just talking about Austin. Just go look, just visit Chicago for a weekend. How many shootings do they have? And they have gun laws. Woo-hoo!
Okay, then what about Fresno, California? Oh, that's right. Chicago's black. But yeah, you don't want to talk about Fresno, California, where it's 95% white and 4% Asian, and y'all have more crime per capita than Chicago. What about Omaha, Nebraska? Had more crime, violent crime per capita per 100,000 persons than that of Chicago. Do we need to go more?
How's that working out for you guys? If you told me after 9/11 that New York would have a Muslim mayor in a sanctuary city, I would tell you you're crazy because we were all gung-ho, USA, all the way, patriotic, love my country. And now look where we're at.
So wait a minute. I thought the First Amendment said freedom of expression and freedom of religion. I thought John Adams, the second president of the United States, said this is not a Christian nation, a Jewish nation, nor a Mohammed nation. We are a country that is secular. That come from John Adams, second president of the United States. You know, y'all so ignorant about your own history. Y'all take all your time complaining about Black History Month. But this black man can quote your founding fathers. Or I'm sorry, our founding fathers, right? Oh no, or it's more of your founding fathers than mine, but you know what I'm saying. You can't even quote your own founding fathers correctly. Yeah, here is you talking about Madani. What you gonna do about it? Because he's Muslim?
How do we get there? Who's responsible for our youth? Who? They're the leaders of tomorrow. What are you doing to prepare them? How are you teaching them? What are you showing them? When you act out and your kids see you, they think that's an appropriate behavior. They assume it's okay because mommy and daddy do it.
Or who are you referring to?
All you people out there, all your little bots, all your little phone calls, all your death threats, and who's that big fag dude?
Suffering from cataracts, glaucoma, or blurred vision. Did you know your eyesight can be restored to 100?
From Arizona?
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I shouldn't put this out there. I'm sorry. I didn't know he was going to say that. Yeah, Fort Worth is a red sea. Listen, Fort Worth is more violent than Dallas, but it's run by a Republican woman. Don't you know? It's run by a woman who's a Republican. Oh, Dallas mayor is a what? Republican. So I don't want to hear this whole Chicago thing. And this, I'm gonna say it's the Black YouTube. Stop putting y'all's problems out there for everybody else to use. Let me say it's the black people on social media because y'all don't listen to me. Y'all want to go on Sharon's channel and listen to. Stop putting y'all's problems out there so they can use it against you. Do you understand that? That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. But anyway, let's keep it moving though, right?
Lady Gaga gag on something. I don't know his name. Mr. Tough Guy talks big shit like he's going to come find me. Oh, Gene Jeff. Guess what? Go suck a dick, dude.
Wow. Now, didn't he just say about being a Christian? And isn't in Christianity, it tells you to turn the other cheek? Huh? Didn't it say to you to turn the other cheek? And you know what? I might want to put this on private, by the way. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
That's your favorite hobby. Tiffany Billions, you look like a fucking water buffalo. We're going to start hurling insults. We can go back and forth. But here's the deal. I'm not going to engage, bro. I'm going to give you a little taste, and that's it. I'm done. Because you know what? You're not worth the sweat off my fucking balls. You don't live rent-free in my head.
Again, this is a person who tells you, right? This is a person who tells you that accuses other people for not acting honorably, right? He's telling you not to act honorable. But anyway, let's keep it moving, though, by the way. Let's keep it moving. Because it's getting good.
You don't get a second of me at all. You want to find me? You know where to find me. You think I'm scared? Underestimate me. That'll be fun. I'm not some tough guy, dude. Nah. I'm a real guy. You want to fuck around and find out, as y'all say? If you feel froggy, jump. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to like the landing.
See, and he's over here issuing out threats. He's over here issuing out threats and everything. And I wish Rumble would stop doing this right here. Yes. I know. Stop doing that. Stop putting Mads on the side. I'm pausing.
I have God on my side.
Really?
I fear nothing. I can walk through the valley of death. I don't give a shit. I have the protection of God's armor. My statement that I didn't fully get to read because it was censored.
Mm-hmm.
One second.
I've heard about it. I've read about it. I've seen it. But I can't say I know how it feels. Just like most people can't say I know how it feels to lose a child. Now, it's a smaller club to be in, and the dues are extremely high. I didn't ask for membership. It was served. My boys, I loved watching them play everything.
And you know what?
Basketball, soccer, baseball, football, jiu-jitsu. Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. Jiu-jitsu. Yeah. My boys are trained MMA jiu-jitsu fighters. My boys were 8 and 9 when they started with jiu-jitsu with me. The sling that supposedly, quote, I was in at the news conference, well, I had just had my shoulder replaced totally because the year before I had torn my rotator cuff and I didn't want to get it fixed right away because I could still live with it. It got to the point where it kept popping out, so I had surgery and I had to replace. All of a sudden, the injury was from 5 years leaving. He's going to school.
I'm gonna pass some of this around.
He's going to make something of himself. Hunter Metcalf will not be known as Austin's brother. Hunter Metcalf is a man all by himself. So sorry. Running out of the tunnel. And you open it up, and the very first page is Hunter Metcalf carrying his brother's jersey of the first home game, running out of the tunnel. Probably one of the most emotional moments I've ever seen watching him play football because it was the first time he was not on the field with his brother. I can't imagine the mental fortitude that young man has because there is no way I could have done or played, and I've had to deal with that.
Yeah, I'm skipping along on this because I'm fine. Because he went
going to church on Wednesday night. All of a sudden, it became cool. We go this very last weekend. He goes, I think I missed that one. Yeah, it's okay. Let's go see what you got. We got down there and we gave each other the biggest hug. And he was so proud. I know a lot of people don't like guns and don't like hunting, and that's okay. That's I respect your opinion. But my boys, they know how to hunt, fish, use a knife. They can survive. I taught them a lot of life skills that I hope they never have to use. But if they do know how. a firearm.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't see through my scope. Game-winning interception. Hey, Hunter.
Trying to find it.
I love you. So when you're on the field and you see me, just do that. You don't have to say nothing to me. Just acknowledge. I've got my fingers crossed. I'm praying to God.
Mm-hmm.
These are 16, 17-year-old kids. These are people who had to get up on the witness stand and tell the story again. Every one of them had to relive it. Most are in counseling. Most are still affected by it. It didn't just tear my family. It tore a community. I got letters and phone calls from people who don't even know me,
Right.
telling me I'm some sort of inspiration. No, I'm not. I'm a human being. That's God working through me. I am nothing special.
And I'm really so you gonna vote God, right? You're gonna vote God, but yet you're saying a lot of how can I say it? Half truths. Or should I say prejudice, I should say. That's
I will never be able to replace Austin. I know that. What I'm learning to do and what my counselors taught me is I'm not learning to live without him.
let's find that
They
racist
both
clip.
fight. And the boy asks which one wins. And just come down here. What? The game. This Mike Waltrip, the superintendent who has recently resigned and retired, is the most spineless, coward piece of shit I've ever met in my entire life.
Wow, and that's supposed to be Christian like, right? That and this right here is supposed to be Christian like. Okay. Continue.
This is the same individual who got pressured from Dominique, irrelevant minister, whatever, Alexander, and the Freeman Group saying that we're going to riot if you don't let him graduate. They folded like a cheap tent to the pressure. It went against, I even had a meeting with them, and all he could say was, I followed the law, I followed the law, I followed the law, like a little parrot. No, following the law and doing the right thing is not always the same thing.
Really?
You hid behind the law because you're too coward. You can't be a man to stand up and do the right thing.
And that is?
I showed you in your handbook. Mandatory expulsion. Murder. Mandatory attendance policy. He didn't go back to school after April 2nd. I don't give a shit if he had the credits. Didn't make the attendance. Shouldn't have been able to graduate. You still gave a murderer a diploma. But yet you didn't respond to my ex-wife's email till after the elections. You waited over 30 days to respond with a callous, incompassionate response.
Suffering from cataracts, glaucoma.
Hold on, let me stop sharing right there. Let me stop sharing. Yeah, let me stop sharing that for a minute. I hit the wrong thing, and yeah, I hit the wrong thing. Let's keep it moving.
You're the superintendent. Thank God you're no longer here. Everyone thinks you did such great things for Frisco. Really? Then why do we have declining enrollment? Why are we losing funding because of populations and growth displacement? Why are we having people homeschool their kids more? I can tell you, because Frisco ISD is no longer what it used to be. Just like this town is no longer than what it used to be. Now, I'm not here to talk about H-1 visa fraud or different ethnic groups who have decided to invade Frisco. Everyone can live where you want to live. But this complexity of this city has changed dramatically. And I'm not saying it's for the better.
Really?
But Frisco ISD, with the video, when they fumbled that whole ordeal, oh, we're not going to let the police have it. We're going to hold on to it because Frisco ISD owns it. But we're going to open it up to let people come in and view it. But you have to sign in. But you can't tape it.
Exactly.
And then you screw it up and you let a child pedophile, convicted pedophile, view the video of kids.
Hey, whoa! Wait a minute. So you're gonna call Minister? I forgot the guy's name. The Negro, a pedophile, but yet you are what? MAGA. Explain that. Yet you are MAGA.
You let an activist who is blatantly lying and spreading false information about me, my son, and everybody else, you let them look.
And yet you voted for a president who lied to us to get us into Iran. You voted for a president who has 34 counts, who is guilty. And it says again, guilty of 34 counts. And yet y'all still voted for him. Let's keep it moving though, right?
What? Not only that, I asked him straight up who was responsible for allowing school property to be used 3 weeks after my son was murdered at the same exact stadium. After fumbling, I said, it's either you or someone else. Who is it? He said, it's me. You made the decision to let a white supremacist hold a rally on the same grounds my son was murdered 3 weeks prior. Everyone thought I was going to jump on board with this jackass Jake Lane.
Oh, speaking about Jake Lane, I'm glad Jake Lane got his come-ups, if you will. I might want to talk about that later on, but I commend you for not joining with Jake Lane last year when and such. But here's also a problem. You gave him ammunition, though. You just gave the Jake Lane types ammunition while you trying to deny it. With your Chicago reference, and then you talking about the complexion of the community or community where you stay at. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
Well, guess what? My friend Bruce Carter, yeah, the big black boy with the cowboy hat on, yeah, my buddy. I said, Bruce, you have to go in my place. The DA says I can't go.
Oh, you mean that step and fetch it Negro who's another black conservative? Yeah. We know him.
So Bruce shows up and says, hey, did you ask Jeff to use his son's image? No, Jeff stands with us. No, he doesn't. Jeff sent me. Bruce calls me. Tells me where he's at. Tells me what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I had no clue I was on speakerphone at that moment. So I'll let Mr. Lang speak, gave him his time. Talked about I should be upset and lashing out at the black people and all white people should be mad. And here's the feeling, guys.
I don't know.
Like I said before,
I might rewind that back.
I'm not racist.
Oh, here we go.
Against whites or blacks. So what I tell Mr. Lang after he spoke, he thought I was going to jump on board and we were going to have this big rally. My exact words were this. Mr. Lang, you, my friend, are part of the fucking problem. I don't condone what you do. I am not associated with you. Take my son's name off your website. Do not use his image ever again. I don't support you. Don't ever mention my name. So all the black people went, oh, well, maybe he's not racist. No shit. Like I said, if you're an asshole, I don't care. I don't like you. Jake Lang is an asshole. He's a white asshole. Charleston White, he's a black asshole. Jackie Chan, if you don't like him, he's a Chinese asshole. I don't care. It don't matter.
And you know what? Let me say this. Since we're talking about Charleston White, some of y'all gonna have to. You know what? Let me not say nothing. Let me not say nothing. Let me not say nothing about that idiot Charleston White. Let me not say nothing. Not on here. I won't. I hope.
Frisco ISD then proceeded to do this. This was the icing on the cake for me. Me and Megan went to the school board, went to the school officiating building, asked for a meeting. They granted it. And all we asked for was to have Austin's name read and give a posthumous diploma to his brother. That's it. No big hoopla, no special stopping, no big banners and signs, no bands, nothing. Read his name, empty seat, give his brother his diploma. That's it. They said no. We'll give you some other options. We can do a private ceremony where it's just y'all. What? The response from one of the women across the table was, well, we've had more than one student die this year. Before I could open my mouth, Mama Bear let loose and said directly to her, how many of those students were murdered on school property? She couldn't answer. She answered for her. 1, Austin. We left that building. They said, Mr. Waltrip's not in the building at the moment. Okay. Because then they tried to pawn it off. Dr. Mims. Hi, Dr. Mims. Remember me? Sure you do.
Uh-huh.
Because I slid across the emails that were sent to Waltrip. I said, this is why you folded. You're going to look me in the eye right now and tell me you're going to give a diploma to a murderer, but you're not going to give one to my son who was murdered at school under your watch.
Now, let me be fair, right? Let me be fair on that. That is kind of fucked up, though. I gotta say, yeah, that is kind of fucked up, though, on that accord. But yeah, I see why he would be upset on that.
He said, it's comes from above. I said, the only person above is Mr. Waltrip. I said, I will wait out front until he returns. So I walked out front. I asked the receptionist, please, I need to see Mr. Waltrip as soon as he's available. I'll sit down with Megan. For 20 minutes, we wait. Then his secretary comes down and says, I'm so sorry, Mr. Waltrip's not in the building today. What did he do? Run out and hide? Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to face me again. I don't blame him, because I'd have ripped his ass up, tore him apart, spit him out in small chunks. I told Dr. Mims, deep tent under pressure from a piss poor activist nobody. I'm not inviting you in. Go find somebody, go kick rocks in somebody else's backyard. Because if you come in my backyard, you won't be kicking rocks. I promise. To all the people that still want to come fuck with me, go ahead. I'm here. Guess what? I've taken every single blow you have given. And guess what? I'm still standing. I'm still here. All you irrelevant pieces of shit are going to dissipate. Like a piece of shit in my toilet. When I flush it, it just goes away.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Welcome to County, Texas, y'all. Welcome to Collin County, Texas, y'all. So yeah, let's keep it moving.
The same way, dude. You're all gonna go away. Because guess what? You can't make no more money. He's guilty. No more TikToks. And
lung problems? Try this hack before bed and watch your lungs go from this to this. Did you know that breathing problems?
Debating, oh my God, Mr. Metcalf is this. He did this. Oh my God, look, Carmelo's a little baby. He's innocent. No, he's fucking guilty. He's going to prison. Yay! Am I supposed to be excited? Guess what? I'm not. Because I don't promote and I don't accept. I feel sorry for that young man. He's fixing to live a living hell. Not that he doesn't deserve it. Yes, he does. But I'm human. And I'm sorry. I don't wish harm or ill will on anyone. It's not the Christian thing to do, man. It's not the way I was raised. It's not what I was taught.
But you just said you want to chew somebody up earlier, sir. Well, anyways, keep it moving.
I don't know if it's right or wrong. I just know it is what it is. You be you, I'll be me. You stay in your lane, I stay in mine. I respect you, you respect me. We get along. We don't fight. We don't stab each other in the heart. If we have a disagreement, you know what? We can use words. And also, we can agree to disagree, and that's okay. But what's not okay is when you lose control and you do something that you can't take back.
Well, shouldn't you should apply that to your sons, though? Just saying.
And now you're responsible. Let's open up for some questions, guys.
Purple pill. Or if you're on Rumble, obviously ask.
Well, someone called and said there was a shooting inside your house. I didn't serve. I was not fortunate enough to. If you want something changed in your community, get off the couch. Quit watching TV. Be involved. Be present. The only way change occurs is by you putting in the effort. So don't complain when shit doesn't go your way, when you don't do anything about it. Don't bitch because Trump's president because you didn't vote. Don't vote for somebody based on skin color. But you'll jump on the side of a murderer for skin color. Do you know how stupid that really makes you look?
Well, it's also stupid that Kaysen what's his name, Allison done the same crime as um what's his name? Anthony. Kamalo get 35 years, but Kaysen Allison gets 10, and Kaysen Allison actually did premeditated. He planned it out, the killing of Mr. Joseph uh Ramirez, while Carmelo Anthony just stabbed your son, not out of malice, it appears, but out of fear. Which is worse? 35 years of a murder that was not planned. But Kaysen Allison was white. Kamal Anthony is black. So maybe you might want to understand why people are upset. Anyway,
I'm going to support somebody blindly, even though they did wrong. You're going to support someone who does something against the law. You're encouraging and saying it's okay because he's a certain color. Oh, you've got more melanin than me. Ooh, so you get more in privileges, more entitlement? Because 400 years ago, someone actually sold you to us and we took you over here and put you to work. And then we had a civil war to free your ass.
Black people freed ourselves. And plus, though, on top of that, y'all wasn't trying to free us at the first 2 years of the war. Yeah. Let's tell the total truth, though.
And now you want to talk shit? Oh, I've been so oppressed. You couldn't even vote 1960. Look how far you've come. Look at all the free shit we give you.
Oh, free shit we gave y'all. See, now he's about to go here with it. First he said he's not a racist. Now he's going to say we gave y'all free shit. He gave us free shit. As if we are a charity case.
You're not oppressed. You're fucking entitled. You know what DEI stands for? Yeah. Means I don't have to be fucking qualified. I just have to be a certain color or a race or gender.
No, Negro. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so used to saying that word Negro. I'm so used to saying that word Negro. God be cussing out on these Negroes online. But here you cockasoid man. You're entitled. You the one who think that you're entitled to everything in this society when just like you said previously, you slaughtered red people. You come to this land, slaughtered the red man, enslaved the black one, and then forced the yellow man to build an intercontinental railroad. And yet you're gonna tell the minority, or I mean one of the minority groups, that they are entitled and they don't deserve shit. But yeah, here's you going to call someone else entitled. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Whose broad ass idea was that? I don't know about you, but when I grew up, there was no participation trophy.
Right, hold on. You said
there wasn't a safe space created for me because my feelings were hurt.
This is why they gave this fool right, exactly, Rooster. That's why they gave him. And I want you to notice something, Red. Notice nobody ain't watching this live stream, by the way, because it's not exciting enough. I'm not trying to gin the war like Sharon. Okay, I'm not trying to I'm not like these idiots I'm not here to coon and buffoon, right? Anyway, let's keep it moving though.
We had to take action.
Oh, and speak about DEI, right? DI benefit who? Oh, it didn't benefit black people. It benefit white women. So you can miss me with that as well.
Anyway. Responsibility for our own actions. Wow, what a concept.
I'm waiting for the payoff.
If you want society to change, if you want a better place for your kids, then get involved in your kids' life, in your community, in your church. But don't sit on your couch and bitch when it doesn't go your way.
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
Can I ask a question real quick? Hey, Jeff?
Truth, we're trying to only take questions from the list here.
Okay.
Okay. Next question is there a way to contribute to the scholarship fund that is in memory of Austin?
Austin, and they were also instrumental with connecting with the school. I think that's justice. Nah. No, I'm not happy with the sentence. No, there was no justice served. It's a process that we have in place to control our society. They're called laws, and we have to abide by them. I'm no different than anybody else. I have to abide by them too. So whatever decision the court made, I have to abide by, whether I like it or not. Life is kind of like a shit sandwich. No matter how much bread you got, it still tastes like shit when you eat it. Next question.
Do you think that Carmelo Anthony ever showed any form of remorse?
Zero, none whatsoever. The family who continue to spread lies. Kevin, hey, Mr. fucking Squeaky, you're silent all of a sudden. Where'd you go, bro? Huh? Thought you'd come visit me. You're the only one without a criminal record. I mean, you can cross straight lines and not worry. Come on. I promise. All my ARs are locked up. You're safe here.
Wait, hold on. Who is Kevin? By the way, is Kevin the father? Is Kevin the father? I'm here too. Okay. YouTube is lying about your current views. Okay. What's going on, ladies? Let me keep it moving though, right?
What about all you other grifters who want to jump on board? All y'all think since you have a phone and a voice that you're important? Oh, look at me. I have a platform. I got followers. That's your life. That's your identity. Good for you. It works for you. Hey, man, that's your gig. Cool. Doesn't bother me until you bring it in my lane. You bring your shit in my lane, I'm going to run your fucking ass over. You understand that? Don't underestimate old man.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody seen Dirty Harry? Clint Eastwood? Anybody know who that is? If you're old, you do. Yeah. Make my day. Make my day, motherfucker.
Wow. And this is the same person keep talking about, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian this. I believe in Jesus. Wait a minute. I thought the Lord said, pray for your enemies. I thought the Lord said, let me be the vengeance. You carry on. The vengeance is mine, said the Lord. But here's you.
Next question.
The next question is, why didn't the prosecution call anyone for statements before sentencing? Why?
To be honest, I was kept in the dark a lot to preserve the integrity of the case from the DA. So I was pretty much only notified when stuff was actually fixing to happen that was going to affect me. So I really don't know the answer to that question. Next question.
Okay. Next question. Well, this next one is not a question. They think that you should run for governor.
Let me rephrase that. Thank you, but I will tell you this right now: there are too many skeletons in my closet. Somebody knows where a couple of the bodies are buried, so I can't. So I'm really not into politics. Like I said, this wasn't about race. Please don't politicize it. Besides, politicians, most of the time when their mouth is moving, they're lying.
Your bill went up the moment they installed the new meter. Here's what it's detecting and how to fix it. When they replaced your old meter
come on. I hate them Rumble ads. We're going.
They also believe that you should start a podcast, but maybe we could talk about that another time. Well, go ahead now.
I have been approached for documentaries, books, podcasts, speaking appearances, and I really don't know what I'm going to do. I haven't decided. Like I said, my whole focus was on this trial. That was my finish line. And now that I've reached it, I need to take a little time to decompress, get my head screwed on straight, and figure out what I am. How can I best contribute to society? What is it I can do to help? Because I told you when things happen in your life, your priorities change. Like when I had cancer. One of the things, and I will recommend this. This is a movie I saw many years ago, and it changed my life. It's called Pay It Forward. And I still do it to this day. I did it this morning, matter of fact. I took my mom to breakfast. We were eating breakfast.
He sure did. He sure did.
This 81-year-old man walks in with his little service dog. He sits down. He has a Charlie Kirk shirt on, Marine veteran hat. He looks over. I said, "Hey, man, I like your shirt." And I said, "Hey, you vet?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "I appreciate your service." First thing he says is, "I'm sure glad that trial's over." So I don't really want to speak across the room. So I get up and walk over to the man. And I said, "I am too." I said, "I'm Austin Metcalf's father, Jeff Metcalf." And I had this shirt on. He said, "I know who you are. And I just want to extend my condolences to you. And I'm so sorry." Before I left, I told the waitress, "Come here. I want to pay for this man's breakfast. Do not tell him until after we're gone. I'm not looking for recognition. But you watch the movie, Pay It Forward. It will impact you. Maybe not the same impact it had on me. I don't know. But I know it changed my way of thinking forever." Now, I've done this numerous times because, one, I'm not looking for recognition. I don't tell people about it. I don't broadcast it. I damn sure don't go live with it. It ain't about me. It's about you paying it forward. I've done it in Starbucks line. "Hey, car behind me. I got it." Cool. I can tell you another story. 6 years ago, I took my boys out. We ate at Outback Steakhouse. There was a young lady over there, and she was in tears. I don't know why she was distressed. I have no clue. I asked the waitress, "Hey, I want to pay for her meal just after we're gone." 4 months later, we go back to the same restaurant.
Yeah.
Secondly, the defense had every opportunity to call him. The only reason he was in that courtroom because we were doing victim impact statements. Sentence and verdict were already rendered. Then he was allowed in. That's why. And I'm damn glad he wasn't allowed in to witness and hear the bullshit and the smearing and the. I know it's the damn defense attorney's job, but he is a dipshit liar and tries to bore it into the jury's head. He's 130 pounds. It was raining. Shut the fuck up.
I agree 100%. The next two questions are very similar, so I'm going to actually kind of ask both of them. The first question is there anything you would change with the justice system? And a second question I have is, do you plan on working with local legislators to create any law that may possibly be named after Austin?
This is what I learned in my journey. Texas Tort Claim Act gives public schools in Texas sovereign immunity. They can't be held responsible. You can't sue them. And if you do, luckily somehow find a way in, it's capped at $100,000. That's not even going to pay your damn attorney. Do you think our school system should have carte blanche and don't have to abide by the rules of, hey, we're not responsible. We have sovereign immunity. If you believe that, you're going to believe that you can send your kid to school every day and they're going to come home alive. Ask the kids' parents in Uvalde. Could they sue? No. 19 kids shot to death.
He's right about that. Yes. He's right about that. I gotta agree with him on that part. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this Kevin is got threatened. This man mentioned ARs. Yeah. And nobody see, how come nobody calling the FBI on this shit? You know what I'm saying? How come nobody calling the FBI on him for making that threat? Just saying, you know.
Who's responsible? They tried to pin it on a SRO officer who was a scared pussy and ran away. I wish and hope if we start a movement to have some legislation changed, it's going to take, like I said, getting off the couch, getting off your ass, and putting in the work. Do I want the law changed? Hell yes.
To what?
The thing about Texas, they don't reconvene till 2027, and that's when Congress revenes. So we still have 7 months to get our ducks in a row, to line up our mission, to get our backing. Do you want it changed? You tell me, guys. I'll be your voice. If you want me to be your voice, I will stand up and yell. We want this changed. You want to back it? You want your kids to be safe? You want them to go to school and come home? You want to be responsible and be held accountable for what they do 8 hours a day? To be honest, those teachers spend more time with your kids than you do. But yet we don't pay teachers shit.
We don't really need the camera for this. So 2 more questions. And then
You want your kids to be safe? You want them to go to school and come home? You want to be responsible and be held accountable? To what I call survival function mode. God, I miss all.
I missed the whole race. See, hold on. I missed the whole racism part. I missed the racism part when he called Carmela a watermelon felon. I missed it. I'm not going to play it again to find it. But let me talk about the other father who pissed me off. So on Mimi Brown's TV, and I'm going to cook Carmela Anthony's daddy. I'm going to cook him too. So we're gonna go over here, right? We can go over here because I need to cook this idiot, these two parents as well. I got cook them too. Let's watch this real quick.
Wonderful things about him, and I'm just wondering, did the jury get to hear all of these wonderful things about Carmelo?
No, they didn't. When the one kid who was the corporate of all this, meaning the kid who invited him to the tent, he lied on the stand and said he didn't even know him. And they had pictures with his grandmother, Like, here's your grandmother, my son, your grandmother. Their whole family got multiple times, played basketball together, all different things. And
all of the witnesses' statements and stories were inconsistent. So we thinking that the jury is going to notice it. But they already had their mind made up when they sat in that courtroom. Their mind was made up already.
Hearing you when I'm...
Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong one. Wrong video. Because I got to cook them. I got to cook the daddy. Again, hold on. Let me put this up. Let me put this up real quick because I got to find the video. I got to find the video when he said something that was blatantly stupid. Is this it?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And we're going to keep fighting.
Oh, here it is.
Your son received a fair trial. So do you believe your son received... So do you believe your...
Now, I hope this is it. It's fair use because I got to cook the daddy. I got to cook the daddy because the daddy says something stupid that pissed me off.
Son received a fair trial.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And we're going to keep fighting.
Mm-hmm.
We will not stop fighting for justice for my son.
Mm-hmm. And as parents, have you all struggled with guilt, asking yourselves, is there anything differently? I know, Kayla, you said you wish you had gone to that track meet. Is there anything that you both wish you could have done differently?
I wish I would have just been rebellious. I was told, don't talk to this person. Don't talk to this person.
This is the reason why they never allowed him to talk during the press conference. Now, it's been a year since he talked at a press conference. Now, I know somebody going to come up in here and say, Big J, why you attacking the black man and not the white man? First of all, shut up. You just witnessed me the last hour and 13 minutes. I was going in on Jeff Metcalf's racist rant on Rumble. Now I'm talking about Carmelo Anthony's daddy saying something stupid on TikTok. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I feel like it was just a setup. Now, so they told us, go get.
Well, if you knew it was a setup, why did you went along with it? Why did you and your wife went along with it?
White attorneys. Every black person I went to, white attorneys. No white attorneys, they set them up, pushed them. Hey, here you go. I mean, no objections. It was things smooth. So because as a father.
Wait, stop. Let's stop right there. It doesn't matter if the attorney is white or black. And then on top of that, y'all went through 3 or 4 attorneys. The first attorney y'all had was a black woman. Y'all got rid of her. Oh, wait a minute. She's the first one, the second one. Well, y'all got rid of her because y'all wanted a white attorney rather than looking for the best attorney for your job. But you should have kept that black female attorney, though.
Me being who I am, I got to make sure she's straight. This mama bear, I got to make sure she's straight mentally, because if she's not straight, my house ain't. Objections. It was things smooth. So because as a father,
see, I'm about to go in. This really pissed me off, and I saw Sharon talk about this part. Even Sharon was pissed off about this. It's like one of the rare moments we actually agree on the bullshit, because right here proves that Carmelo Anthony's daddy is a simp ass nigga. You a simp. And what I'm about to play gonna show you why I said it. He had no backbone. He don't have no. Yeah, I'm going there with this. Both sides are getting this work. Both sides are getting this work. This is where a simp is.
Me being who I am, I got to make sure she's straight. This mama bear, I got to make sure she's straight mentally, because if she's not straight, my house ain't straight. I'm not.
I wouldn't be worried about her at this point. Your son is getting death threats. Your son is getting accosted. Your son is getting lynched, and you worry about her? No disrespect to her. She's not the problem. Your son is the one who's in trouble. And this is what Sharon said. I have to agree with Sharon Bracey on this shit. This is probably one of the rare times he more worried about pussy than worried about his son. And that's what I said. Stop being lustful all the time. You worry about what she's feeling rather than you worry about saving your son. Your son's the one going to prison. Your son's the one getting death threats. Your son's the one being targeted, making a political tool out of, and here is you worrying about what she's doing. She got more fight in this than you. That woman who's right by your side, she got more fight than you, even though she's clueless as hell, but she got more fight than you. Sounding weak. Sounding milk toast and everything. No, yes, Russo, I got to go here with this. This is weak. Now I see why they didn't allow him to talk. Now, they didn't allow him to talk. They didn't allow the Metcalf father to talk. I see why they didn't let them two men talk. Because those two men, for different reasons, are the worst types of daddies on the planet. This nigga did not sit there. I'm going to say it. This Negro did not stand up for your son. Now, don't get confused what I just said as a red pill statement, because what I'm saying is not red pill. I know somebody lurking and say, yo, Big J is trying to be red pill. Nah, this is about a Negro who's on that blue pill simp crap, worrying more about her, worry about your son. Your son's the one that's being lynched. You worry about her. I know what I said is not popular. I know what I'm saying is not popular. But let's look. Y'all need to pay attention to what's being said.
The kids are the kids to worry about. Got to make sure his mental health. I can't go back and forth with him right in there because his mental can handle it. The misunderstanding of what dad is trying to tell you. This ain't a daddy moment.
That is a daddy moment. That is a daddy moment. No. We gonna replay this.
We would not.
Man, oh, it's not a daddy moment. It's not a daddy moment. Get the fuck out of here. You telling me that's not a daddy moment? You know, I know somebody gonna say, well, Big J, you don't got no kids. Yeah, you're right. I don't. I'm not fortunate to have children. Okay? I'm not fortunate to have no children of my own. But having witnessing my uncles and my grandparents, having seen my grandpa's brothers. I love my grandpa's brothers. My great uncles. Those men were men. Too bad all of them are gone. And that was in quick succession. The last decade, they left here in quick succession, one year after another. You got this Negro. They will fight for you. I remember that one time they came down to worry about what I'm doing. Fuck everything else. Something was going down here that needed some attention. They dropped what they was doing to tend what was needed to happen, and after it was done, they went back home. This man will not fight a flea off his ass. This is the type of man, Lana. They sold his son out. In fact, a part of me want to say, I don't give a fuck no more. The shit that came out of his mouth tells me, why am I being involved? Why am I emotionally involved in this? As a black man, as a black American, why am I emotionally involved in this when your own daddy won't do it? When your daddy set your ass up? I'm gonna play this again. I'm gonna play this one more time. Okay? Let's play it again.
Fighting for justice for my son.
And as parents, have you all struggled with guilt, asking yourselves, is there anything differently? I know, Kayla, you said you wish you had gone to that track meet. Is there anything that you both wish you could have done differently?
I wish I would have just been rebellious. I
wish I would have been rebellious. You are a black man living in McKinley. Now, you know how bad it is in McKinley. It might be a rich white area, but there's an undergrowth of white supremacist networking. And here is you not trying to be rebellious.
Oh, don't talk to this person. Don't talk to this person. I feel like it was just a setup. Now, so they told.
Is there a speed button on this? Is there a speed? You know what? No, never mind. We're gonna analyze that dumb shit that came out of his mouth.
Let's go get white attorneys. Every black person I went to a white attorney. No white attorney, they set them up, pushed them. Hey, here you go. No objections. It was things smooth. So because as a father of me being who I am, I got to make sure she's straight. This mama bear. I got to make sure.
Wait, as a father, you got to make sure she is straight. But your son's not straight. Your son is in a bind. And knowing how what she was doing at the press conference, she was trying to worry about her son. But you worry about her more than you worry about your own flesh and blood.
She's straight mentally, because if she's not straight, my house ain't straight. I'm not straight. Then so because I got the kids.
The house ain't gonna be straight because of what happened.
Worry about. Got to make sure his mental health. I can't go back and forth with him right then.
I cannot go back and forth with him. I cannot go back and forth with him. Listen to what he just said. I can't. He began the sentence with, as a father. And then he said, I can't go back and forth with him.
Because his mental can handle it, the misunderstanding.
Okay, because mentally he couldn't handle what's going on. But you worry about her mental health, not his.
And what dad is trying to tell you, this ain't a daddy moment.
This is not. This is not what?
What dad is trying to tell you, this ain't a daddy moment.
This isn't a daddy moment. Yo, I don't know who to be pissed off now. You fed your son to wolves. You fed your son to wolves. My God. You fed your son to the wolves. They took the money. Chatter King, no. They don't got the money. I hate to tell you, no, they don't got most of that money, I should say. They ain't got most of it. They got some of it, not most of it, what was promised to them. I'm so embarrassed by saying that he going to sit here and say this isn't a daddy moment. But your son is being taken from you. Your son, his son, is being taken away from you, and you want to say this isn't a daddy moment. When I saw this on Sharon's channel, I really want to jump up in that monitor. I want to jump in that monitor so bad. I don't know who is worse. Jeff Metcalf, the father of Austin Metcalf, or the father of Carmelo Anthony. Who is the worst out of those two fathers? Man, I swear to God. I swear to God. But anyway, let me go to something that gave me hope, right? Let me go to a place that gave me some hope. Okay? Let me go to a place that gave me some hope and some smiles or some encouragement.
Matthews. I am the National Minister of Politics for the New Black Panther Nation, and I'm also a national renowned human civil rights activist, advocate, and author. I'm here today because I was summoned by the community. What I've seen in the past week and a half was a new era, real live lynching that happened with Carmelo Anthony. Now, I had a lot of people reaching out to me on social media. I had a lot of people tagging me and everything because I cannot be everywhere at one time.
And by the way, I'm going to show y'all something here in a minute. Big J's going to show y'all something in a minute, and y'all going to look at it like, we might have a retrial or change of venue for the appeal. Anyway, let's keep it moving because she about to pull out something that I'm about to talk about.
All over the United States. That's right. But the thing is that when I seen that they had an actual activist and they had a legal team and they didn't have no black people on the jury. That would not have happened on our watch. I don't understand how that was even able to go further than that. That should have went to the First Court of Appeals. Then after the First Court of Appeals, then it go to the Fifth Circuit Court.
Right.
We would have took it all the way to the Supreme Court. That didn't happen.
Yeah, y'all. I'm broke. And I'm tight. I'm a tightwad too with my money, so I ain't gonna buy no YouTube Premium.
That I looked at is that we had people here that were paid to be moles to create chaos. See, we used to dealing with that when we on our activism travels across this United States. That would not have happened on our watch. But again, let's be clear, everything happens for a reason. But one thing I want to let the community know, just because I wasn't here doesn't mean I wasn't working. We were working behind the scenes because we knew that this was a setup from the beginning. Yes. We knew that they was going to find him guilty. We didn't know that it was going to be 35 years though, but we knew that it was going to be something that was going to be egregious. Yes. And that's why I want to give a shout out to Charleston White. I want to give a shout out to Brother Cornell X.
Now, Charleston White, really? You really want to do Charleston White, right? Hold on. No. There is something wrong with it. There is something wrong with that. Anyway, come on, keep moving.
Because all of us got together so we can help this family to be able to get the proper legal team that's needed. And what we do, we're not going to push a legal team on you. We're going to give you the top of the notch, creme de la creme, and you pick who you want to fit for you. Thank you. Yes. Okay? And that is exactly what we're doing right now at this time. Now, we know that they was running everything real quick with this case. Because I thought everything was going to be done today. I thought it was going to be done today. It was 2 days ago. And guess what? I couldn't be here for that.
Yeah. Candace couldn't be there because she was in Harris County fighting another judge because the judge was well, go to her channel. It'll show you. It'll show you.
That day, because guess what? Because as an activist, when you hold people accountable, they set traps for you. Yeah. I had to be in court for a case that they were trying to set me up on that got dismissed on. Okay? But guess who here today? Yep. Dr. Matthews. Okay? So when you're dealing with a case of this magnitude, you have to have an experienced activist. You have to have an experienced legal team. And that's exactly what we saw, okay? And I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. It is what it is. Now we are at this point where I seen a DA, I seen a judge, I seen the Metcalf family, I seen my people, and the whole United States seen what happened here. So now where we are is what the next steps. Because see, I'm not gonna do no press conference with no rah-rah. I don't have time for that. Now it's about action and plans of action. What I seen was that this young man, I've worked on several cases, criminal cases. I have never seen no inmate that's in a county jail going to TDC the very next day. Normally it takes 30, 60, 90 days before you are able to get on their chain to go to TDC. They hurry up and got this baby out of here. Then another thing that we also seen, that's why I'm bringing this information to you. What we also seen was that they all.
Now she is right about this. Usually, if you're convicted, the county jail will hold you at least 30 to 90 days before they decide to shit you going off to the state pen. For the most part.
Already gave him a public defendant for the appeal. So this is why this is very evident and this is important, why I had to come here, so you don't get no misinformation. So now what's happening is that we have to ensure that there is the right, correct legal team to help in this process, because we can't have no more ball dropping, y'all. We cannot, because we have a young man life that's at stake at this time. Now, I'm not finna get into retrying this case because that happened then. We are here now. We are here dealing with the appeals process. This is what we own, and the time clock starts now. The fight starts now. The fight starts now, people. This is not something that we just have to be, no. This is serious. This is serious. And then I want to also say to the very people that would say, well, Dr. Matthews, she's not here. No, baby, you don't know what the hell I was doing. Because at the end of the day, I'm here now. The big dog is here now. And people going to be held accountable in these streets. And one thing that I want to lay out, because I know y'all didn't know nothing about this, since what I was told by some of the court watchers, they would bring information to me and tell me how the DA was talking in that hearing, would tell me how the judge was moving in that hearing, right? Well, baby, I got some tea on.
Whoa. Hold on. The warden's last name was Methcast, so I think they moved him. V-Dub, wait a minute. What do we know what a prison he's sent to? See, I gotta look this up, V-Dub. I gotta look this up. You know what? I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute real quick. Hold on. Now, V-Dub, you said, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. So, V-Dub, you said there's the warden at the prison. It has the same last name as the victim. Okay. Let's keep it moving.
Them in the bag of evidence. Baby, this is the hammer bag of evidence. So, hold this for me, brother. Bring it on. See, I ain't come out here to play. Bring it on. I came out here since you over here want to call this boy a murderer, then we're gonna take the covers off you. Ain't no way in hell that you need to be a damn DA with this foolishness. Did you know Hold this, please. I got you. That there is a 75-page federal lawsuit for sexual harassment of the DA that was saying that Carmela Anthony is a murderer. Well, you need to be a registered sex offender, sucker.
Ooh, yes, y'all. Yes, the DA has a charge on him. Do y'all want to read it? Oh, Big J got it, y'all. Big J got it. Oh, yes, Big J got it right here, y'all. Yes. The United States federal government is after the DA, Greg Willis, and you know what? We gonna let her talk about it. We gonna let her talk about it. I'll just fill in the gaps for y'all. I'll just fill in the gaps for y'all on this.
Let me read. We ain't know that. The pot calling the kettle black cow, but you the whole DA out here. Oh, so you thought y'all was the only one that could go in PACES. And let me explain to you what PACES is. PACES is the database for federal lawsuits. See, we have a research team, baby, that's colder than the media. So let me go ahead and read a little bit of it, show you how disgusting this joke is. It's serious.
Hey, I'm Adam.
Yeah. But we're gonna talk about it. It's right here, y'all. It's right here. Yeah. Yes.
After Jane Doe 1 refused defendant Willis, ain't that his name, Greg Willis? Oh, okay. Advances at the Galveston TDCAA conference, he treated her quite differently in the workplace. He began demeaning and berating her. In one closed-door meeting, he told her, "You think like a child, and I would treat you like a child." Defendant Willis likely appreciated the gender slurring that is implicit in a male supervisor telling a female employee that she thinks like a child. Oh, wait a minute, it gets better. Hold on. More than once, she tried to break free, but he held her tighter. These physical encounters were unwanted and sexual in nature. Jane Doe 1 eventually put in for a position in the Victim Assistance Division and got it in December 2020. This role put her under the supervision of Chief Prickle. However, the unwanted touches and full frontal hugs with moaning continued. The most recent of the sex.
Okay. Since for anybody who say, "Oh, Big J, that ain't right. That ain't true. That's not true, Big J. That's not true." Well, I tell you what. I'm gonna put the links in the chat room. The link is right here for y'all to see. But guess what? It's right there. You know, if y'all really want to read the documents, Lana Love. Yes, Lana Love, you acting surprised. Yeah, like, oh my God, you clutch your pearls, huh, Lana Love? Yeah. So we're going to go to where Dr. Matthews at right here on page 10. Right? Hold on. We can go right back up here. Let's read it. In United States District Court for the Northern District of Texas, Dallas Division. Kim Prickle, Keith Hensey, Jane Doe number 1, Jane Doe 2 versus Collin County, Texas, Greg Willis. And we can go to page 10. Yes, page 10. We can go scroll all the way down here. Oh, wait. Oh, page 10. Okay. We can begin right here at page 9, at the bottom of page 9. No, you know what? Yeah, right here. So, do y'all want me to help y'all read this? Or you want Candace to finish it off? You know what? I'll let Candace read it off for y'all. But it's right there on page 9 going into 10.
sexualized hugs back in April 2022. We got a damn freak for the DA. But you want to talk about Carmelo Anthony. No, we're going to talk about you. Because if you want to sit up here and go do this rocket docket type case, well, we're going to rocket docket your ass. Because you need to be in jail. You do not need to be a DA here. But see, this is what they don't tell you. That's why you got to research your people, who you're voting for. And I'm going to say this to the Republican Party. Republican Party, y'all need to write somebody else in. Because this man here is a sexual deviant. And he has no place being a DA here in Collin County. And if you want to see...
And let me say this. He is running for re-election, but there's no Democrat running. There's nobody running. So y'all got to August 21st to file as a write-in candidate. Y'all got from... And the filing jump-off point is June. This month. Then it ends in August 21st. Y'all better find yourself a candidate to run as a write-in candidate against Greg Willis. No, I'm sorry. What's his name? Greg who? Greg, what's his name? What's his name? Yeah, Greg Willis. Yeah, Greg Willis. That's his name. So yes, y'all. But let's go ahead.
This lawsuit, you can go to my Houston Stringer page or Nights on TV. We're going to drop the whole 75 pages so you can read it for yourself. And there's some sick puppy foolishness in here. But he's DA though. Oh, okay. Let me see. Yeah. But then we took it a step further. Hold that for me. We took it a step further because anytime we pull court documents,
Yeah. Hold on. Hold that.
my legal team will put it in an audit, and it'll give a psychological background of the defendant. Y'all want to hear it? Yeah. I can't hear you. You want to hear it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we have predatory behavior patterns of District Attorney Greg Willis. The complaint outlines an administrative pattern where DA Willis routinely leveraged his immense legal and professional power, including his authority to refer individuals for indictment and control criminal investigations, to isolate and exploit female employees.
Uh-oh. Do y'all want, you know what? Let me go ahead and read it for y'all. No, I'm going to read it for y'all real quick. I'm going to read y'all an excerpt. Starts at page 9. As a part of Chief Peckle's reporting to defendant Willis, he required exponentially long meetings on a weekly basis. These meetings sometimes went on for hours, and during entirety of meetings, he required his door remain closed. During these meetings, defendant Willis sometimes removed from the seat behind his desk to sit next to Chief Picknell in this Pickle or Picknell? Pickrell in the seats facing his desk. This seating arrangement was tight, and it caused their knees to touch. And on one specific occasion, he needed help on an electronic document located on his computer and invited her over to his computer area. Once she was in place, he began to stroke her hand with his hand. And quite frequently, he would give her full frontal body hugs while pressing her breasts into his chest, rubbing her lower back with his hands and moaning. And he'll often remark about the condition of Chief Pecknell's body, saying that he could tell that she worked out. Defendant Willis told Chief Pecknell how good her body looked and that he just couldn't be around her because she looked so good. And on another occasion, he alluded to his own arousal and said that he couldn't sit next to Chief anymore because he couldn't help himself getting excited because she looked so good. On multiple occasions, he told her she was beautiful and that she had beautiful eyes. And during these extended meetings, there were times Defendant Willis refused to discuss business and instead asked personal questions about the chief's family life. The harassment and unwanted touching at the computer was typical, unusually only in the pretext that was a business purpose. He told Chief Picknell expressly that his motive for these meetings was personal, not business to him. But when he saw the chief in the hallway, he would sometimes ask her to join him in his office. And as they walked toward his office, he would position himself to look over her shoulder and down at her breast. While they talked and with his eyes fixated on Chief Pecknell's breast, he would literally moan. He would often say in these moments, "I'm sorry you look so good." And he kept moaning. And on another occasion, Defendant Willis chose to pull Chief Picknell into his office from the hall, and after doing so, he pulled her body into his, pressing her breast against his chest, and then leaned forward with his face in an attempt to kiss her on the mouth. There was no agenda or official county business to discuss. This was simply his way of showing her that he could control her and that he could continue to use her as an object for his romantic and sexual desires. Chief Picknell understood to keep her position as chief investigator that she would require to tolerate Defendant Willis' sexual advances as part of his quid pro quo, as well as tolerate his abuses when she could not submit to his advances. Defendant Willis' conduct has been more threatening once it was clear to him that Chief Picknell was not receptive to his sexual advances or attempt to flirt with her. He began berating and belittling Chief Picknell so frequently that Chief Picknell never knew what version of Defendant Willis she would get on that day. He was just as likely would come onto her as he was to scream at her. Notably, Defendant Willis often refused to discuss business with her, choosing to play mind games. And Defendant Willis would make Chief Picknell to do role play scenarios where he could pretend to be her and he would require her to play the DA. Whereas role play could be useful, manageable exercise, he used it as a means to groom, flirt, make sexual advances, and assert control. During role play, Defendant Willis would berate her for not being able to read his mind. She could read his nonverbal communication that he wanted a sexual interview with her, and he got angry when he never provided him with that answer. His harassment of Chief Picknell fit a familiar pattern of Defendant Willis. He initiates scenarios and exchanges that he intends to be flirtatious, from which he draws gratification. He also uses his power to force unwanted touching, knowing that even when it's not reciprocal, the female employee is in no position to rebuff him outwardly. once he becomes to understand that there will be no actual sexual interlude, he is gratified by expressing his anger through acts of intimidation, control, manipulation, and retaliation. Defendant Willis also consistently refused to accept personal responsibility for the conduct he knew to be sexual harassment unlawful. And as he would tell it, it was never his fault that made unwanted sexual advances at Chief Picknell, but rather hers. But because she looked so good, for him to expect that to control his urges, similarly, he wanted Von Kim Lee to believe that he was sexually harassing her, that the workplace sexual misconduct was a compulsive for him rather than a personal choice, just because he could not help himself from doing so when near her.
Oh, he enforces strict closed door policies using forested glass office doors to maintain total occupancy across multiple independent plaintiff accounts. Willis repeatedly utilized identical
pure butterfly, the DA who was on the Kamala Anthony case is a sexual deviant and have done sexual harassment. That man has a fed. Right. See, he's on page 10, but yet I have to say it because she about to read it herself.
Operational.
And the reason why I read it, because I want y'all to see it as I'm reading it, so y'all won't say, well, she just made it up. No. I pulled the same documents where she pulled it. I'm going to say it again. I pulled the same documents where she pulled it. You can go on Pacer to get it. You can go on scribe.com to get it. Scribe.com costs you, I forgot how much it costs. Because I have a free membership to Scribe. But anyway, keep it moving though.
Pretext to force unwanted physical contact.
Oh, shit.
He frequently claimed he needed help with an electronic document to draw female staff behind his desk, subsequently tapping them in chairs, massaging their shoulders, stroking their limbs, and forcing full frontal body hugs while rubbing their lower backs, audibly moaning. He explicitly framed his actions as personal compulsions, telling staff, sometimes I can't help.
Y'all got to excuse me because I laughed. I laughed at him because the women in the background said, yeah, as it was a church summer while she's over here roasting.
When he near to them and blaming their appearance for the lack of professional control. That's the DA we got in here. That's the DA who did this to Carmel Anthony. So y'all ain't know that, huh? Oh, y'all didn't? Okay. It did. So let me tell you about, let me get this one. There's more. Hold on, it's more, baby.
See, people like her and she'll be on the YouTube panels talking, and not these dumb niggas that like y'all listen to, Anger Man or Izzy or Sharon or Brownsville. No, people like her should be talking. And you know what? I'm gonna pull myself up. I'm gonna be arrogant. I should be on panels talking about legal stuff like this. But y'all want to be entertained. I'm just saying, y'all want to be entertained while y'all ban when y'all ban people. Yeah, everybody in government seems to be perverts. Right? It sure is. Sure is.
It's more stuff. It's more stuff.
Hold on. There's more?
Now, I want to give credit to North Carolina, the beat. which is another, it's another black journalist that we all work together. All us people, activists, journalists, we work together. And I thank him for giving us this information, and we confirmed all of it. However, Judge Roach, now I'm on your avenue. Okay? Did y'all know that there's a third-party website? Because y'all know I deal with judicial accountability, right? Y'all know I bring them judges and I slang them when they dirty, right? So there's a third party that I want you all to be able to go to. And I'm going to make sure that we put it in the article so you can use that as a resource. Because whatever court you go to in the United States that deal with family and children, you need to know who's on this list. And this is a list of child abuse judges. As of, this is child abuse judges, and this comes from the childabusejudges.com. Yeah. See, you don't know until you know, right? Okay. So as of 12/22/2025, 1,400 plus judges have been accused of child abuse.
Listen, that's what I'm saying, Rooster. People like her should be on panels, not these idiots that you see on Sharon, Angermans, all the people like her should be on, because she talked about the case. People like her, people who are in the know, should be the one talking. Not somebody who heard this from this person. I heard this from Facebook. No, people who are on the ground should be the one talking. That's all.
Many judges 2 to 6 times. So let's see what state we got Texas up with. Because this is all of it. But I'm just going to show y'all Texas. Let's see who name on here. Receipts.
Yeah. I know. I'm broke. Keep moving. In fact, let me be this. Hold on. In fact, let me go ahead and do this too. Yeah. I'm gonna say this right now. Yeah. You might as well just go ahead and donate. You might as well just go ahead and cash at me. Okay. You might as well go ahead and cash at me because it's right here. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, here you go. My Versace glasses kind of got in the way. But Judge John Roach Jr. is on that list. And this is the same judge that convicted Carmelo. So you know what they say. Don't throw rocks living in a what? Glass house. So
right. Now we're gonna go over here, right?
some alleged devil worshipers.
Oh, this one is funny. This one, we got to talk about this, right? We got to talk about this because we got some questions that need to be asked. And I got to look at, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all watch this, and y'all gonna be saying, the hell?
Mold, infestation, filth. Got this baby living and swallowed. And you think it's okay because I guess white is right, huh? Well, not today, because we're going to call your ass out too, ma'am. Because that is not the best interest of the child. I don't care what color the child is. When you don't have the proper place for a child to lay their head, you don't have where a child is losing her hair, a child is getting rash, and all this type of stuff. How is that the best interest of the child? The child didn't leave like that, but the child looking like that right now. Let me show y'all something. I gotta pull it out, y'all.
Oh man, it's a lot.
I gotta pull this out. So it's a big one. Look, this a big one. This a big one. And one thing I'm gonna say about this is that I have an issue with rogue judges. I have an issue with CPS when they doing dirty stuff because I stay on their neck. Okay? But y'all got to see this. Because people lie. Evidence don't.
We have our receipts.
Got quite a bit of receipts in here.
Now, let me put this in the context of what's going on, right? The lady that's in blue, right? The lady that's in blue, she's fighting for her son. She had a baby with a white man. The white man used this same judge that went after Kamala Anthony. See, I'm about to go here or something? Yeah, and took the child away from her. The white man did. Now, when she pulls out the photograph of the white man, and let me find it. Hold on, let me find it.
You travel a lot.
No. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, because I'm going to leave here. I'm going to leave. I've been working all night, and I'm going to leave here. But I want y'all to see this shit.
Say this judge took an oath of office, right? The very stuff I'm letting y'all see, the judge got it. This is the baby with the daddy. That's the baby with the daddy.
It's too hot wearing black. I'm sorry. It's hot outside in Texas. Come on, y'all. You know it's hot outside. It's about what? 85 degrees outside. Y'all wearing black. Come on.
This is the baby right now, y'all. The judge got this very information, y'all. That baby's still there, y'all. Y'all see that, right? People lie. Evidence what? Don't. This the daddy and his hillbilly mama and his little Trump supporting family.
Oof.
That's them.
Recording every time we pick up.
Yeah. Y'all see that, huh? Okay.
See, now, I don't want to sound like the manosphere men. I don't. But baby girl, why? You know what? I'm leaving it alone. Let me leave it alone.
Yeah. Trifle. And then, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I ain't done. See? This the car. Y'all got a baby in a car with no air conditioning, everything. In Texas. It's hot as hell.
And y'all wearing black.
Here go the mama with her Trump mouth face tail. That's the mama. Y'all see her, huh? Yeah. Look like she smell like mothballs.
Damn.
Okay. Wait a minute. I'm getting there. This is the first baby was when she was with mama. The second one, she don't got no damn hair with the daddy. Now look, the judge got this.
Now, you know what, Rooster? You know what? I might have to do it. Because I got questions now. So you know what? I might have to do it just for this. This is gonna be a rare time. That I go shame, blame, and explain. This is about the rare time I'm about to go this SBE. I'm going to do this just this once. Okay? Because well, I'm gonna let y'all see it for yourself.
She had to wear a helmet.
Why that baby gotta look like that? And you still got that baby over there like that? Hold on. Come on.
Mama begging for a baby. Oh no, that act like that's child.
This is mama begging to see her child. Look at their house. Look at this matchbox ass house. Mama going over there to try to see her child, begging to see her child, and look what they doing. I wouldn't get a pair of chips out of there. And this house like it smell like cat pee and chicken. Okay, y'all ready for this one?
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
That's what the daddy. Look at that devil worshiping activity. That's the daddy. This who house you got this baby in? Play with guns. Oh my God. Yeah, y'all see that?
Now, if you look closely at the picture, right? You know what?
That's who house you got this baby in. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm going to cook. God damn it! I gotta cook. I gotta cook. I gotta cook. You got what a dirt bag look like that? Now I see what. Lord have mercy. Let me try to calm down here. Out of all the white men you could have, if you own that divester shit, right? Out of all the white men, why did you got with him? Looking at that picture, and y'all gonna have to zoom to the picture or go to her website because she put that nigga's face on there, and I'm like, you got with that? And you out here wearing that blue shirt, that bright ass blue shirt with you and the baby on the man. Listen, you will never find. Listen, I'll find the nearest hole to crawl in and bury myself in. That's embarrassing. You got with the most fuggliest white man. You couldn't get a Bruce Wayne. You couldn't get a Tony Stark. You couldn't get a Bruce Banner. No, you got what's his name? What's that little that old the ugly ass monster from the Lord of the Rings? That precious. That's what he looks like. Are you that thirsty for white dick? I'm sorry, I gotta say it. I know there is beauty. Beauty is skin deep, but goddamn, I know beauty is skin deep. But why do you got with him? If you really want a white man like that, if you really want a white man, why you pick the worst of the worst? I'm just saying. I'm not gonna drag the woman. I'm not gonna disrespect this woman because she's going through something. But why in God's green earth you pick the lowest of the lowest of the white among white men? My God. All right. My God. You know what? Let's play some of this. Let's play some more of this.
Hold on. Y'all want to see the other one?
Oh yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
That's the daddy right now.
Right. Looking like Michael Myers right there with that long ass hair. You got with that? You got with that? Thank you for the $5 super sticker then, Rooster. You got with that? You got with a mud seal. You know what? I might want to put this one members only because I'm trying my best not to go there. I'm trying my best not to go there. Right. Right. Right, Pierre? Yeah. So this white judge took away this black woman's child to live with the child's white daddy. And this is the same judge that went after Carmelo Anthony. But you know what? I'm gonna leave it here, y'all. I'm gonna leave it right there for y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all for being here. Yeah. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and get off of here. Yeah, let me get off of here, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. The links should be in the description box for y'all if y'all really want to look into this. And I'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all. Thanks everybody for watching. Cause I gotta take my ass to bed. And I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good one, and I'm out. Peace. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah. Oh. Right, man. I gotta get off of here, man. I gotta get my ass to bed, y'all. Been up all night, and it's 10:34 right now. 10:34. So I'm gonna take my black ass to bed, y'all. So anyway, I'm out. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.